Ladies and gentlemen, the gear video. Hey everybody, it's George the Walking Fool here. I'm doing my gear video, finally. Kind of looking forward to it. Where to start? Break down what I've got, why I've got it. I'm starting this on my GoPro, which I'll be taking with me on the trail, mounted to my backpack. I want to test the sound and things like that. Well, I've got less than 2 weeks left, so yeah, next Thursday I start. Heading to Helen on next Tuesday. Then to Amicalola Falls State Park on Wednesday, and then Thursday is the big day. So yeah, let's get this started. Where to start? I've set up camp, so it's kind of in a more natural setting, and I've got some stuff laid out over here that I'll show you in a minute. Okay, let's do this. I'm pretty excited. So first, let me show you my setup. So I've got my tent set up. It's the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2. It's a two-person tent, freestanding. I chose this tent because I wanted something. I definitely wanted freestanding. I was willing to carry the extra pounds. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the tent, a lot of time, and I wanted something comfortable. I wanted something that I could set up easily, and yeah, so I like it. It's easy to set up. Took me about maybe 5 minutes, if that. It was only my second time setting it up, so. All right, let's pop inside for some more gear reveals. All right, down here I've got a Gossamer 1/8 inch thin light pad. I bought that a long time ago. And on top of that, we've got an Ecotech Outdoors sleeping pad. I bought this sleeping pad. I was looking at a video a while back, probably 4 years now or so, and I was looking at lower budget options that were still effective. Kind of one of those videos where they go over, well, if you can't afford this, this is a better thing, another thing. So I'll see how it works out. I kind of laid on it. Feels pretty comfortable. We'll see how it functions on the trail. It's pretty easy to inflate. Got my pillow up here, Trekology pillow. Kind of, you can strap it. There's a strap. You can attach it so your pillow doesn't slide around and get away from you. This here, my sleeping bag. It's a Kelty Cosmic Down. I don't know what the fill is or any of that. I don't know the super technical details. I do know it's a rated 21 degrees. Well, it says 20, but it says 21 here, so we'll see. That's comfort. Survival is -7, but it is down. Gotta be really careful not to get this sucker wet, because it'll lose its insulating properties, and it's, yeah, just something you don't want. So that's the sleep system there. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Nothing super expensive, nothing high budget. Oh, this is the inside of the tent, by the way. Let me kind of show you. Very roomy in here. I can sit up straight really easily with turn this around with room to spare. Plenty of pockets. Bugs now because I had the door open for so long, but it's got 2 entrances, so wherever I set it up, it'll be It'll be nice. There's also a little, let me get out of here for a second. Let me show you this. So this here, if I use my trucking poles, I can put it out as kind of like a little patio kind of deal. Say I take a zero in the woods, I really want to go deluxe and have myself a little patio. I don't know that I'll ever use that. I mean, I'll probably set it up at some point to see how it works. Little atrium here, I can stick shoes, whatever in here. I got plenty of room for my pack right next to me. I'll get to this stuff here. So yeah, that's the sleep system and the tent. Let's go over to the backpack. All right, this is Osprey Rook 65. It's kind of a older model. It's not their top of the line model, but when I bought it, read a lot of reviews. It has good reviews. I watched a video the other night that compared it to the Osprey, I think the Atmos, which is one of their more expensive packs, and it compared very well. It's not as expensive now as it was when I bought it. I think when I bought this spec pack, it was a little over 200 maybe. They're down to like a 195, 190 or something now. But yeah, you know, I just cut the tag off it the other day and I bought it like 4 years ago. So yeah, so it's a little dusty. It looks used, but it's not. I mean, I've repacked it and packed it a couple times, but yeah, so yeah, got the Osprey here. Reputable brand, you know. I know there's later, but I wanted I did want the internal frame. You know, I'm an older guy, and you know, I just wanted to make things as comfortable myself as I could, and I think this was a good option for that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, my controversial, I did get a bear vault. Now I know that is a controversial subject. Most people don't go with bear vaults, but the thing is, I kind of want to maximize my time that I'm actually enjoying myself. I don't want to deal with bear hangs, things like that. Yep, it's heavier. It's definitely extra weight for sure. Also, it is bulky, but I've got it to a point where I've had my pack packed with all my gear, and I think it'll work out. I do enjoy a couple things about it. It is its own seat, which is nice. I've got food in there now. Not all that food's going, but basically with this thing, all I have to do is when I get to camp, go a bit away from, 100 feet away from camp, and kind of set it by a tree, set it in a place where it just can't be rolled down a hill easily, or, you know, kind of wedge it in somewhere, or put it somewhere safe. Or I could just put it in if there's a bear box, I can put it in the bear box. So the rigid sides do offer some pluses, and maybe I'm just making the pluses up in my head just to justify my laziness and not wanting to hang a bag. But there is the added benefit of this not being of the rigid sides, is that my stuff won't get crushed up in my pack. I guess that's something. We'll see how it works out. Hopefully it does. All right, let's see, where else we got? Let's do these. Oh, I should show you this. I have some of my hiking clothes on. It's a merino wool t-shirt. I forgot where I got it. I ordered it off of Amazon, but it is merino wool, so I won't get as stinky as if I got synthetic. Cotton is a no-go on the trail, obviously. My shoes are Ultra Lone Peak 6s. I bought these so long ago, I think they're on 8 or 9 now. These are 6s. But like I said, I bought them so long ago, and I've worn them a few times just to wear them around, and just, you know, when you get new shoes, you want to walk on clouds all day. So I did. The pants, my hiking pants are, I don't know if it's Cortazu or Cortazu. I actually I saw a video on these, a review video. I was looking for hiking pants to wear, and I watched a guy test these out. Man, they're comfy. They're comfy. I did have to order them from the Netherlands, so that was kind of cool. That's that. Let's see, let's go over here. Let's see what we got over here. These are my camp shoes. They're just Walmart kind of water shoes. They're about as light as Crocs, but I think they look a little bit better. I just don't like the look of Crocs. I'm sure they're comfy, I'm sure they're lovely, but I wanted something a little more, less clunky looking. But yeah, they're super light, whatever. They're just camp shoes, nobody cares. Anyhow, let's move on. I got this cloth down here that all my stuff's on. Not super organized. All right, Cook's system. I've got a basic Stanley aluminum pot here, lid. My stove. Let me take this out, give me 1 second. All right, got my stove out. It's a King Summit, screws on top of a isobutane fuel source. You know, you just screw it on top, and then the pot sits. Well, the pot sits on top. I can't set up because I don't have the source, but it screws on, you light it up, boil water, boom. Also have this little gadget here. That is so that I can, if I have like a fuel container that's almost empty but not quite, and I find a half empty container in a hiker box or something like that, I can switch fuel. I can take fuel and put it in one container. So that's kind of cool. I've heard tales, I don't know how true they are, of hikers who were able to go their whole trip without buying another fuel canister because they had this little gadget on them. So my mom got me that. She got it on Amazon. We were watching the video and she saw it and she bought it for me. Kind of cool. I'm sure it'll work out. I've heard that they work pretty well, so there we go. We got just a bunch of miscellaneous stuff here. Cords for my electronics. I didn't bring my batteries out, but I do have 2 Anchor 10K power banks. I've got all my little cords in here, stuff from my GoPro, stuff from my phone. Got a little tripod here. It's got little grippy, bendy legs. I can attach it to tree branches or whatever to get fancy shots that I'm not going to take. I guess I could probably use it as a mini selfie stick too. I don't know. All right, a couple pairs of merino wool underwear. I've got 2 pairs of Injinji sock liners. They got the individual toe, which should help with preventing blisters, things like that. Kind of nice. My socks went with Darn Tough. Seems to be a very popular choice on trail. They are merino wool, so I don't know if you can stop feet stank at all, but if you can. But they also have a lifetime warranty, so if my socks ever wear out, there's outfitters along the trail and I'll be able to replace those if I get holes in them. But the lifetime warranty is a big seller. Merino wool, big seller. Nice. This one's my headlamp is a little embarrassing. Maybe not embarrassing, but I'm gonna try it out, see how it works. I got one of them night buddies. I guess I was drinking one night, late night on TV, saw the night buddy, and decided to check it out. And I've used it for other things. I didn't buy it specifically for the hike, bought it for other stuff, but it's bright, it holds a charge. I don't want to blind my camera, but yeah, and it's got the red light. So yeah, I'm gonna try out the night buddy. It's probably heavier than things people get nowadays, but I don't plan on doing a lot of night hiking. Mostly that's just gonna be for around camp if I get up in the middle of the night and have to go to the bathroom, or if I do have to night hike at all. I've got it, whatever, we'll see. I got some cordage here, plan to do any hangs, but it's always nice to have cordage. Maybe somebody else will need it, or I'll need it, who knows. But you know, cordage. I do have a little pen flashlight, again, for those times when I wake up in the middle of the night, gotta run out to have a waz, and it's got a few modes, but yeah, it's just, or for just sitting in the tent looking for something at night, whatever. It's not super heavy. I mean, I'm a little overweight, but I'll get over it. We'll see. Once I get to let's say Neil Gap, I'll have an idea what I want to keep and what I don't. I know I'm not really packing my fears as much as I'm packing my desires. My rain jacket, just a standard Frog Togs lightweight rain jacket. Got my Pikachu hat for when it's a little chilly. I'm not going to take all this duct tape probably, because I do have to cut some weight, but I do have duct tape. Here's my super luxury goofiness that I don't know if it'll end up going with me or not. We'll see. But I do have my titanium spork Navaris. I got it off Amazon. I don't know about the brand. I got this stupid little pan. I don't know. I have dreams of maybe frying up a little onion or something. I don't know. We'll see. It might not go, but or it'll go and be gone. Got me a collapsible cup here. Just so I really just want to boil water in my pot. So this sucker, I mean, everybody knows how a collapsible cup works. I don't have to demonstrate. Nobody cares. All right, for potty needs, I do still have to get toilet paper. I didn't bother doing that yet, but I do have some wipes and my Deuce number 2. That seems to be the standard trowel for digging your cat hole for when there ain't a privy in sight. It ain't privy for a while. Miscellaneous drugs. I mean, not drugs, but well, yeah, drugs. I got Leuco tape in here, some band-aids, got some generic Benadryl for sleeping in case I have trouble sleeping, a little generic Imodium in there in case things go south gastrointestinally. I probably won't take all of this, but I'll take some of this. Just an example. Hygiene. Probably not going to take this whole soap thing. I am going to take the toothbrush, toothpaste. I've got sunscreen, some Carmex. Here's my water filtration system, my Sawyer Squeeze, my CNOC 2-liter bag. Got a bunch of the little extra gasket, all the accessories. I don't know what I'm going to need out of that. We'll figure it out. A couple buffs here. Yeah, and this bag here, it's probably going to be my clothes bag. It's a little heavy. It is waterproof, I guess. But it also doubles as can double as a day pack or a going into town thing. All right, let's see what else we got here. I think I went over everything on the cloth. So about this, I forget what the actual oh, it's a Tokeland. This Tokeland fleece jacket from Outdoor Research. It was on sale at REI. I don't know how long I'll keep it. It depends how warm it gets, how the weather goes. I think I might trade it out for something later, like a sun hoodie or something. Probably early on. I'll send this home and get something a little less bulky. But for that early start, you know, at least through the Smokies, I want to have options to keep as warm as I can. Then for my puffy, got the Patagonia Micro Puff. Very light. Compresses down to just a little bit. Wow, I think besides that, I've got my GoPro. I've got my phone. I'm probably gonna take obviously some ibuprofen, things like that. Yeah, but I think that about does it for the gear. There might be a couple things laying around the house that I forgot to bring out. Like I forgot to bring out my battery, my power banks. But that's okay. You don't need to, you know what a power bank looks like. You don't need that. But yeah, I'm getting pretty excited. I kind of I'm not gonna sleep in this tonight, but I wouldn't mind giving it a try. Yeah, but I'll have time to do that soon enough. So yeah, there'll probably be a couple more videos before I go. I have to do my brother, sister-in-law, and one of my nephews sent me some Q&A videos that I really want to get to. I don't want them to have wasted their time in making these videos and I don't use them. So I'm going to do that. If there's any questions about the gear or anything, leave those in the comments so I can perhaps consider those for the video too. Things I might have missed. I know some of this stuff is going away, I mean, but for now, that is the gear. And it probably will be pretty close to what I actually have on trail. You'll see this stuff again. I still do, I know I mentioned the book review thing. I still want to do that. Give a couple of resources, things like that. Talk about some books. But other than that, right now I've got a couple. My dad's coming into town next week. I'm looking forward to seeing him and my stepmother, Helen. Then I've got one more meetup with some friends that I made here. And Tuesday the 4th. Yeah, there we go. Off to Helen, Georgia for some German food and just a nice time with my mom. Then it's Emcole Falls. Yeah, wow. All right. So anyway, there's no more football to watch. However, there is beer to drink. I've been watching YouTube videos. The scouts are out. Those Februarians are out there hiking, posting their videos, and it's getting me worked up. It's getting me excited. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some of that. I'm gonna drink some beer, cook some dinner, and yeah, I gotta go.